Dr. Today. Today, our beautiful guest meditator is Lorraine Butterfield. She's coming to us from the UK. We're so pleased to be walking through the Akashic Records today for a healing. Thank you, Lorraine, for being here.
Oh, thank you for inviting me on, Ruth. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. I'm going to let you take over here.
So I thought we would enter into the Akashic Records. I tuned in with the guides, and for those who don't know, I work with Arcturian angels, and they wanted to do a root activation. So I will be channeling some light language sound as we go in. And the reason they want to work with the root chakra is to make sure we're stable and secure in who we are, to allow our intuition and our guidance to become clearer and a vision of where we need to be going to come through. So if you would just make sure you're somewhere safe, not driving to do the meditation. Place your hands on your heart and close your eyes. And I want you to just feel the energy of your heart center coming through the palms of your hands. And just connect with all that energy of love. And just feel the warmth of your hands connecting with your heart. I want you to take a nice deep breath in, all the way down to your belly, and then breathe out. Just take another deep breath in and exhale. And the next deep breath we'll take into our heart center. So breathe it in and hold it and allow that heart center to expand, and then breathe out. Okay, and we're just going to send roots down now from the soles of our feet, the front, the back, the sides, and take them out nice and wide and deep. Allow them to spread and grow just like the roots of a tree, taking them wider and deeper, taking them right into the center of the earth. And in the core of the earth, you're going to see a beautiful white light. This is the energy of love, light, and truth. We're going to connect our roots into this energy, bringing this energy up your roots, allowing it to rise up through the soles of your feet. All this beautiful white light energy flowing up your legs into your knees, allowing it to flow up into your hips, into your lower spine, bringing that beautiful white light energy through the core of you, up through your heart center. White light energy coming into your shoulders, and allow it to flow down your arms to your fingertips, and send that beautiful white light now up to the top of your crown, and sending that light through your crown all the way up into the universe, to the creator of all that is. And you're just going to feel the presence of your guides as they step in to the right of you. And they're going to send this beautiful white light energy of love, light, and truth through your heart center, all the way through to your left. And on the left, you'll feel the presence of the angels and the archangels as they send the energy of love, light, and truth through your heart center to the right. You'll feel your ancestors coming in behind you. That feels like a lot of energy, but they're all here to support you. As they send the energy of love, light, and truth through your heart center to the front. And in front of you are future selves, future generations, who send the energy of love, light, and truth, this beautiful white light energy through your heart center to the back. Just see yourself as the beautiful energy of light that you are. And see your energy expanding, getting taller and higher and higher. And you look down and your physical body is grounded on Mother Earth. And as you look around you, you'll see the stars and the moon and the planets. And in today's meditation, we're going to enter the Akashic Records and meet with the Akashic Record guides. And I'm going to count to 3. And the fact that you're with us today is your permission to enter the Akashic Records. I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to see the gates to the Akashic Records open. 1, 2, 3. And the gates will appear before you. They're different for everyone. And you're just going to enter in through the gates where you'll be met by your Akashic Record guide. And they're going to guide you through the gardens of the Akashic Records. And you're going to be taken into a lovely room. So you're going to see a doorway, and then there are 3 steps to this doorway. So you're going to go up onto step 1, up onto step 2, up onto step 3, and the door is going to open. And your Akashic Record guide is going to take you across this room. And as you look around, you realize this room is the library where all the books of life are held for every soul that has ever existed. And it looks different. For some people, this looks like a library. For others, they can just see energy of light. It is what it is for you. You're going to take a seat at a table, and your Akashic Record guide is going to present you with your book in front of you. So just take a look at your book of life. It's different for everyone. You'll be asked to place your hands on your book. Okay, just to connect in with that energy. And what they want to do today in the Akashic Records, my guides are telling me, are just to release any blocks, any fears, any doubts that are sitting within the root chakra, that are preventing you from standing strong, from standing stable in your beliefs, to bring balance back into the root. Okay, so as I bring the sound through, and one of my guides is going to be bringing this sound through, just watch what happens to your book and feel into your energy. You might see energy releasing, and you might see it as color, you might see it as light. Just let whatever happens happen. Just know that this is balancing and realigning this root chakra and reactivating it to its full potential. Here we go. I just want you to sit for a minute and just notice how your energy changes, what releases, how you feel. Notice if there's any changes with your book in front of you. You may have seen energy releasing from the book. Maybe your book has changed color. Okay, just take that moment. Okay, so our Akashic Record Guide today is giving you a glimpse into the future. So you're being asked to open your book, which is beautiful. And a page will open to you, and it will show you either an image or a word or something that will help you in the future. So just take a moment to see what that is for you. Okay, beautiful. So we're just going to thank the Akashic Record Guide today for showing us this glimpse into the future. I'm just going to now take your book and put it back on the shelf. And your Akashic Record Guide is now going to take you back out of the room of the library. Okay, we're just going to thank them for being here today, for guiding us, for being present as we realign the root chakra, reactivating that energy. We reach the door, and the door opens. We're going to just step down onto step 3, down onto step 2, and down onto step 1. It's just going to guide you along the path and take you back into the gates of the Akashic Records. And you might feel quite warm. You'll feel throngs of the angels, your guides, your ancestors all around you as they embrace and caress you in this moment. And we're going to thank them as we say goodbye. And on a count of 3, the gates to the Akashic Records will open. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to exit through the gates. And as you turn around, the gates have disappeared. And you're surrounded by the moon and the planets and the stars. And just check in with your energy and just see how much lighter and brighter it is. You may even see a glow of red from that root energy. So my guides are telling me, they're just telling me that there's a little bit of soul fragmentation here. So what they're going to do is just notice any parts of you that have been disconnected. We're going to bring them back in. So just allow yourself to receive as they bring in the sound to reconnect those parts of you that have been disconnected. Here we go. You may have seen rushes of energy coming into your energy body as they reconnect in. And just see how bright you're shining now. You may see that root chakra glowing even brighter red. And we're going to bring all of that beautiful energy down. We're going to shrink it down. Bringing it in, bringing it into the physical body. So allow all of this beautiful energy to come through your crown, over your face, your head, into your neck and shoulders, flowing down your arms to your fingertips. Bring this energy down your body, all the way into that root, all the way down the legs, down to the tips of the toes. Now send this beautiful light energy all the way through your roots into the core of the earth. And just sit in this beautiful energy of light. And when you are ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And just very, very slowly opening your eyes, bringing yourself back into this moment.
Lorraine, I could have stayed there for a long time.
I know. I could have stayed there. I was like, do we stay here a little bit longer? And I was like, no, we've got to come back.
Very interesting. Can you talk about soul fragmentation a little bit?
Yes, it's when we lose parts of ourselves that we forget. We forget parts of who we are. And that comes from when our original energy comes in as source and experiences happen to us, and we forget these parts of us that belong to us. Normally starts to happen when we start to make limiting beliefs about ourselves, and we doubt ourselves, and we fear things, and we forget that beautiful light warrior that we are. And so parts of our energy start to fragment off, and we don't connect in with it. We forget how powerful we really are. So when they bring in the light, what they always show me is rushes of, it's almost like comet energy. That's the only way I can explain it. They show me this comet energy coming in, like it's reconnecting. Remember who you are, remember who you are, is what I get when they do it. So beautiful, so beautiful.
I have heard those words, remember who you are, many times.
Yes, I'm sure you have.
Many times. I love that. Got it down so I don't forget it. Lorraine, I have had the profound opportunity to work with you, and it has been life-changing, not only for me, but for those that I love. If folks want to work directly with you, how do they find you? How do they contact you? And what can they expect from an experience with you?
Oh, wow. Okay, so if you want to contact me, I have obviously I'm on Facebook. So Lorraine Butterfield, I'm on Facebook. I also have a website, lorrainebutterfield.com. Or they can contact via you, Ruth, if that's, if they want to be connected that way, that's absolutely fine. What can they expect? I suppose, I mean, the experience within the Akashic Records. So it's very similar to the meditation. So if you're wanting a clearing, if there's programs, beliefs, if there's ailments going on and you want help with clearing the programs and beliefs that are creating an ailment, then it would be a process of going in via meditation, and I would be checking in with the guides as to what programs and beliefs are running and underlying the condition or the situation that you're in, so that we can release and clear them. Oh gosh, what's the experience like? Well, we did one session and it just turned things around, didn't it? You know, it just, I suppose what happens is most of my clients, when they've worked with me, they say they just feel completely different, like this whole weight has been lifted off their shoulders, and they can face things in a different way, or they see things in a different way, or even react in a different way. So it's such a beautiful, and I'm finding the Akashic record clearings are the most powerful healing tool at the moment. And with the light language as well, it's instant. We're instant on the energetic field, and more or less instant on the physical field as well. There's some people, there's a slight delay, but most of the time it's pretty an instant change that you see. So yeah, I hope that explains it well.
Yeah, the phrase that comes to mind is you don't have to believe what you think. And when you're working with Lorraine, it kind of blows open some of those things that you didn't even know you were thinking, but you were living your life based on certain beliefs.
Yeah.
It just kind of breaks everything wide open, and it's like you get to start afresh. I mean, it was really very profound.
Yes, yeah, and things such as, and we don't always realize we're running programs such as abandonment or isolation or not good enough. Somebody can be really confident, but not, think to themselves, well, why is this happening to me? And they're running a belief that they're not enough and they're overcompensating in an area of their life. It's very interesting what comes up. And of course, within the Akashic Records, it's lifetime upon lifetime of experiences. So we could be still running a program that we were running in a previous lifetime somewhere, and we just don't realize it. You know, I've had so many people that were, well, I've had quite a lot of people that were witches in a past life, or monks and nuns, so running vows of poverty and all those sort of things, because that's what they believed in a past life, and they don't know why but they're carrying it through to this current lifetime. It's very interesting, very interesting. I had one lady, she said that she'd suddenly started drinking and smoking, and it wasn't something that she did. And we worked out that I picked up that there was a spirit that had walked in, and it was her father's. I felt it was father energy, and I said that, and she said, "Oh, that makes perfect sense. My dad was a drinker and a smoker, and he'd stepped in. He was trying to protect her, but he'd stepped in, and so she'd taken on some of his traits. It was so fascinating, absolutely fascinating what you get. But yeah, there's some of the things you get.
That is fascinating. And I think, Lorraine, people don't really understand how energy impacts them.
No, you know, but we are energy. You know, that's a scientific fact. We are energy. Yes, we're denser energy than a lot of other things, but we forget that our energy just isn't this body. It's vast. We're constantly sending signals. We're constantly sending frequencies out there. And if something isn't happening or isn't going your way, now sometimes that's because it's not meant to be, but other times it's because of the signal you're sending out, the message you're sending out. Yeah. So the example of that would be repeating the same relationship behavior. So if you keep meeting the same type of person and you keep thinking, why do I keep meeting the same? You know, they look different, but they've got the same trait. It's because there's something within you that's attracting that. So, you know, we're an attraction field, basically. I call it the attraction field. We're an attraction field. What are you attracting? You're attracting whatever you believe about yourself within yourself. And that might include some of your other lifetimes. So yeah, it's interesting energy.
Right, right. Lorraine, thank you so very much for today.
Okay.
And friends, thank you for being here. You know, you might want to flag this meditation, send it to yourself on Facebook, and you can watch it over and over again. Every time you go into the Akashic Records, it's a different experience for you, because there's something new and different for you to work through, to clear, to heal. So keep this one, friends. It's a keeper. So take good care. God bless. We'll see you all soon.